Hello, my friends. Just looking at the webcam settings here, because it's a bit weird. We need to just check the positions here. This is just an off-the-record stream, let's say, but you know, just having fun a bit. This is looking quite weird. Maybe it's the white balance, you know? Backlight compensation, gain. Put it on default like this, maybe for now. Maybe put this on auto. Or something like this. Let's zoom like this. And that's how you make success, you know? There we go. Just simple afternoon stream. Having a coffee, having a tea, and just, you know, relaxing for a bit. Today's a rainy day in Berlin and we're not doing much. Did some shopping. Did some cooking, and for now we're going to continue leveling the LICH as we do normally. So don't be afraid, come in, have a chat. Let's have some fun, shall we? This looks better, doesn't it? Because in the daylight, the lighting itself is also a bit weird. So we have to adjust for that, of course. Had a bit of internet trouble for a bit yesterday, but not by much, just the bandwidth was not what I was expecting it to be. Yes, so we should be good now. I do guess that the internet doesn't go down when it's raining in Berlin. That would be silly, wouldn't it? So let's start the last epoch as we normally do. Level 53 was it yesterday? So maybe until this evening stream we can finish chapter 9 at least and start with the MONOS directly in the evening. I normally stream Saturdays at 8 PM or 2 PM East Coast time. If you prefer that. Let's put some game sounds on as well. So this is our LICH right now. Yesterday in the developer stream, Mike showed us a new model for mid-tier LICH armor. There were some nice bone armor and stuff like that. Helmet was nice, like made out of bones and all that stuff, so it's pretty cool. Level 56. Well, it's not that bad. We should have been done with the campaign by level 52, I think, with the LICH, to be honest. But hey, it is what it is, right? So let's see. We have a lot of items that we don't really need right now. Let's see the important stats we have here. I'm just following a build from Boardman for Death Wave LICH. And right now, the most important stats for defense. Cap resistances, armor. I don't know why my health goes down. I don't know why my health goes down actually, but if I start the aura then I get healed. So I guess that's good. Got resistances, yeah, okay. Resistances aren't all that good in this game, to be honest. And armor, yeah, critical strike avoidance, endurance, health vitality. Critical strike avoidance is very good, and endurance, yeah. That is spell damage, necrotic damage, and intelligence. Okay. I can get that. Also, I think I'm going to look more closely to the background, because you can see the background here isn't really transparent, isn't it? So let me just check the settings here for the webcam, and I can check them out in real time as well. Just out of my own curiosity how to set up the webcam better. Because yeah, you can see the white balance, but I can see noise in the background here. So maybe focus exposure. So maybe if we, yeah, if I check off the exposure. -6, -5, this is great. Yes, what we want. Which was the original actually, this is too much, see? Fan and what else? So I think the white balance is the problem. isn't it? So let's check out the white balance. Yeah, it's the white balance, right? Now I'm too blue in the face, but I guess it's because today's right now it's daylight here, it's afternoon. I'm going to look a bit blue in the face, right? And if I put it on auto, what happens then? I think this is actually better than to put it manually on like 4200 as it was before. Yeah, so you can see some opaque background, but now looks good. So let's just put the white balance on auto for now. It's good enough for me. And we're done with the settings. So with these items that we have here, maybe we can put this shield back to yeah, uniques, lessons of the metropolis. We have them already. I'm sure we have them already, but one more shouldn't be that bad. Human intelligence, necrotic resistance, critical strike avoidance. It's pretty good. But we already have that, so we can just disenchant these. What's the term in this game? To shatter them. Alright. So what else? Some offhand. Some offhands are good. Let's just put this relic as well. Safekeeping, because I don't have this one. I played the sorcerer before, and on the sorcerer's loot filter, of course, we didn't have this one. And this is a relic. Poison resistance and cold resistance, maybe not that important. So this one we can just drop. What about the boots themselves? Physical resistance, increased armor. Yeah, I think we're good. So what about the armor right now? It's minus 11%. So we were normally at minus 15%, but we put on some armor items on us, so it's a bit better. So let's just continue to see where we were yesterday evening. We have a quest here in the upper temple, and also something here, Oasis Hunt. So do we see a description for this? Too brutally, too deep. The Oasis. Okay, let's go to the Oasis and do this quest. I guess we can see the quest tooltip when we actually join the area. Let's see. I don't mind doing all the quests. This is like the third time I'm doing the full campaign, and the second time I'm doing chapter 9. Oh, I think we were yesterday in that crystal cavern, right? Or we already did the crystal cavern. So we just need to... This is completed. Let's go to... Yeah, we did the crystal cavern yesterday evening. So now let's just continue with the quest. Not a lot left in the chapter 9, maybe we're halfway through it already. And who are we talking to here? Yeah, let's give him the sweet answer. Yeah, she died quickly. Yeah, so we just get experience and gold, because you can see the idle slots are already... We have already all the idle slots open, so we don't care about that anymore. Now let's go to the upper temple and continue the story. The main quest, let's say. And if you just woke up, if you're from the States, let's have a coffee. I'm drinking a tea myself. Tell me all about your stuff. This is more of a chill and stream chat, and off the record, outside of the normal schedule. Just to get to know you a bit. I'm trying to get more involved in the Last Epoch community as well, so yeah, also joined the stream yesterday. I usually join it, but I just watch it, so I try to ask some questions, like give to the sub to one of the regulars here in the chat. And yeah, it was pretty good. It's pretty good.
Be my guest. Unfortunately, you have yourself a jack. I look forward to seeing you after your chat with Majasa.
One of the roof entrances. He's talking a lot, doesn't he? But how do we actually enter the temple itself? Maybe we go to the south, right? Skeletons are just dying all the time. That's nothing new. But at least now we've specialized a bit into when they die we get some mana. Now let's cost this one. You gain mana whenever one of your skeletons dies, because seriously they're of not much use, let's say. So I guess we'll just max this out when we have the chance. Yeah, so it's in this direction. Oh yes, the Nagasa, which they kept asking Mike yesterday if they have any plan to have the Nagasa talk less, because they only have the same line all over and over, just 2 lines or something like that. And if you do the Temporal Sanctum, if you did it already, you know what I mean. Temporal Sanctum has 2 eras you can switch back and forth to. This is the dungeon mechanic. So it's the Ruined Era and the Divine Era. And the Divine Era, there's full of Nagas, and they just keep talking, and they're pretty annoying. I like the belt I have more because I have increased necrotic damage, which is important for our damage itself. I also get some, yeah, more potion slots, let's say, and health gained on potion use. We also have a bonus health, and we have elemental resistance also, which is pretty good. But since this is an exalted belt, I'm just wondering if we can craft something out of it. As you see, the void damage itself, this is useless. And we could use a Glyph of Despair. The Glyph of Despair has a chance that if the affix is low tier, then it will become engraved in the item. It becomes a 5th affix basically, and we get rid of the slot deterministically, and we can use it for something else. Potion I have converted to ward. Ward is good. Ward is nice. I like ward. Maybe we can just go with the Glyph of Chaos, see if we get anything else out of the void damage. 1. Physical damage, no. Necrotic damage, see. So that's pretty good. It's too bad that the exalted affix, the one in purple, is 68% of potion health converted to ward. I don't know what to say. But hey, let's see which other resistances we can get here. What do we need? We need to max out poison, necrotic, and void, maybe. Physical is maxed out already. Or alternatively, physical resistance, elemental resistance, excuse me. So maybe we can just, yeah, necrotic resistance and +1 tier. Pretty good. 75. The weird thing is, why do I have 75% necrotic resistance now and I didn't before? Oh well. Let's try for void or poison for this last one. Exaggerating. Yeah, requires level 57 to forge. We'll keep an eye on this one, see what happens. I can just turn into the Reaper and let's start actually playing the game. Oh, we're out of potions. It's kind of sad. So we should get some potions back, right? Let's get some potions back. Yeah, so you can see my local time in the upper right corner. It's almost 4 p.m. Just chill afternoon in Berlin. It's a bit rainy, and yeah, not all that great. So this is a plague idol. We don't really go for plague itself, so maybe not the best idea. So I get the health back because when I stop the death wave, I have a skill point that gives me the life difference back. Because when you seal the life, it doesn't mean you take no damage. You just take reduced damage, and the health goes down. But then, because you seal the health, when you stop that seal effect, you get the health you lost back. That is if you don't die, of course. So this is a pretty good mechanic, but of course we have to get used to it. It's not easy. It's not easy, that's for sure. Beast King. This is for a Primalist, I guess, and I don't intend to play a Primalist anytime soon. Not that it's a bad class, but it's not my style, maybe. And yeah, the Aura of Decay also kills us now. So yeah, we're doing pretty well. We're doing pretty well. It's an interesting class. But sure, it's not for everyone. Depending on your game style, I mean. For example, yeah, the Primalist isn't necessarily for me, as I was saying. But I know a lot of people play the Primalist. It's maybe one of the more iconic classes, also in last epoch, and a lot of new players start out with Primalist. I did myself, so I started with the Druid, just because of the bear form. I wanted a bear form Druid, and of course couldn't get that in Diablo 3. Or in Path of Exile. Minion health regen, necrotic resistance. I don't know. And harvest damage. Harvest is a skill that uses your scythe to damage, and we're not doing this really. We don't use it. There are a lot of options when it comes down to the Lich, because yeah, one of the iconic skills is Death Seal, but you can also do a Harvest Lich, so melee damage Lich. You can do a blood based Lich, you can do a poison based Lich, so outside of maybe the Death Seal, which is a necrotic damage spell, there's not much else that is required by Lich. So it's up to you. Maybe some boots. Increased mana regeneration. What about these boots? Increased movement speed, intelligence, increased armor, elemental resistance, health. Yeah, so what about the physical resistance? Maybe we'll see. We just pick them up. And when we have a bit of time, we'll look around, see what's good, do some crafting. Exsanguinous, yes. Immunity to bleed. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is that great for my class. But I know it's pretty rare, so I'll take it. I only have it once, dropped off Gaspar, Elder Gaspar, the boss in the last Ruin Monolith. And only once, considering I've done like more than 1,000 echoes. 1,000 echoes in the last Ruin Monolith. farming for the Ravenous Void Gloves. So yeah. Pretty insane. I will just pick items with more tier 5 efficacies, we could say. Gain 20 ward. That's pretty good. But this increased necrotic damage is also good, so I don't really know. We'll see. Because I think this is, yeah, 0 forging potential already. So yeah, maybe this direction now. Yeah, but you see, this map is so tricky because you always reach dead ends and you don't really know which direction to go. The maps are static, but since I don't, this is the second time I'm doing chapter 9, I don't really know which way I'm going, so it's also good practice, not just go straight to MONOS after chapter 7. And these Nagas are a lot of them. And yeah, sure, chapter 9 is mainly physical and poison damage, so poison resistances are a must. Belts, belts, belts. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, they're so annoying because they talk all the time, don't they? The Nagas. Or the Nagas or whatever. Yeah, good, good, good. I like it when I can use both Death Wave and Reap, because apparently they both regenerate health. It's pretty nice. So we just go on the rooftops here, I guess. Sure, why not? Taken style. Did you see that? Those movies, there's 3 of them and we're working on the 4th one. The movies with Liam Neeson when his daughter gets abducted or whatever. The first one is in Paris, I think, and the second one was in Istanbul in Turkey. They had a scene like this, just running over the rooftops. Very realistic, I'd say. So which passive point do we use here? Let's max out the damage, and then we'll go for some more health leech damage. Because the more damage you do, the more health we leech, right? And you know, just come on in, guys, pick up your shoes, relax, and we can have a nice little chat. This is an off the record stream, let's say, outside of our normal schedule. Today's scheduled stream is at 8 p.m. Central Europe time, 2 p.m. East Coast time. And if it's 2 p.m. East Coast time, I suppose it's 11 a.m. West Coast time. It's should be right, because it's a 9-hour difference between here and the West Coast, so California, Pacific Northwest. I just know because we have viewers from that area. Okay. So slowly but surely we're approaching Majestic's Temple, which means we don't have a lot left out of chapter 9. But the Nagas are always, they always come in packs. They never come alone with you, man. And they all speak. So yesterday in the developer stream, more people asked Mike if they can do something about the Nagas speaking less. And his reply was, yeah, maybe we don't have enough lines of, different replies for the Nagas. I'd rather have them talk less, but it is what it is. It was kind of annoying. Mike was playing and he had the error text for the character on, and he was playing a Spellblade, so a mage mastery. And the guy was always saying, I cannot do that, I cannot do that. I always turn them off, the error messages for the character when I play it, because it's just annoying. Damage to minions reflected to attackers. Increase minion health. I don't know. I just went for increased necrotic damage for now, and we're already at 450% increased necrotic damage. And it looks like we're doing good, especially since we're also leeching some of the damage we do, and we're going to put some more points in that. So I'm going to stay with increased necrotic damage as much as possible. And yeah, most of the skills are 16 or 17, maximum is 20, and yeah, you can increase it afterwards beyond 20 for every skill to maybe 24 if you get really lucky and you get exalted affixes on your helmet to increase skills by 3, 2 of them preferably. And yeah, I know that for the Twisted Heart of the Chaos, something I used on the Sorcerer as well, which is a relic, it also increases the some of the skills, for example necrotic skills, by 1. So 1 plus 3 is 4, 20 plus 4, 24 maximum level. So yeah, we're getting towards the end of completing our leveling build, let's say, and after that we're going to start focusing on the endgame build, which will replace Hungering Souls with the Soul Feast, and most likely the Summon Skeletons, maybe with Bone Curse, which is an AoE physical damage spell. Since we're trying to make an AoE dot, more or less, based on necrotic damage, not necessarily poison. Lich. Oh, finally a wand. I was actually waiting for a wand to use some of the offhands I have. So let's see. Also an amulet with mana, necrotic resistance. Maybe we can craft this. How much forging potential do we have? Necrotic resistance, increased necrotic damage, necrotic damage, or just adapted. We don't have something like spell damage. We actually have spell damage, so sure, why not? But let's see how much we can increase this before it all goes to hell. 51% increased spell damage. So far so good. Mod. Increased necrotic damage. Necrotic resistance is kept. You know what I'd like? I'd like poison resistance or void resistance. Let's just maybe add it here. And I think poison resistance is preferred in chapter 9 here. So let's just add this one. But we have no more forging potential, unfortunately. And this one also grants us void resistance. So maybe not that perfect. Let's see, what about the wand? Because we have this Curse of Perseverance, which adds +1 to necrotic spells and increases necrotic damage. It's pretty nice. So we'll have to see if we can make something better out of this one. Increase damage over time and poison damage. But this is a relic. So this one, And what else? Do we have anything else? This one, intelligence. So it's not like this. Increase minion health, spell critical strike chance. I don't know. We'll have to see. When we take a break and we're going to do some more crafting. Doesn't really matter all that much, and we can hunt gear down more deterministically once we start monoliths. Are skeletons still alive? Yes, we are. Okay, nice. So now we leveled up a bit. So yeah, I'm going to take the time for this. Yeah, when we die, we just gain mana. And let's see what else we have in this build here. We are 4, and maybe we just go to base critical strike chance. I guess. Or grant mana when we kill an enemy. Fire skull. Yeah, we just convert necrotic to fire, but we don't want that. In our corn we just fire 1. Instead of 5 projectiles we just fire 1, so we don't need this. I guess we just go for the base critical strike chance. And then we just put a point here, increase damage, increase health loss on kill. Guess that's okay. And what else? The Death Seal, which is our main AoE skill right now. While the Hungering Souls is the single target skill. So quick end of dead, and yeah, Wave of Death hits now, deal more damage per stack of damned on you, and you are cleansed of all damage stack when you release Death Seal. Unfortunately, Damned is a stacking ailment that lasts for 3 seconds, deal 25 base necrotic damage, and reduces target's health regeneration by 20% per stack. But it gets cleansed once we release the Death Wave. So this could be actually interesting. And the more stacks of Damned we have, we deal more damage with them. So yeah, it should be interesting. Let's see what happens. Let's actually use it now. And you can see the Damned stacks. Yeah, pretty insane, if you ask me. But also consider that Death Seal, when you activate it, deals more damage based on how much missing health you have. That is going to become a dangerous game of lowering our health to deal more damage and then regenerating our health somehow to get our health back. So yeah. But of course, in Reaper form, if you die, then your character doesn't. So you just get back to your character with full health. So yeah, Reaper form is quite interesting. And it allows for 4 different playstyles. This one is a bit dangerous, but I kinda like it. But it also makes for interesting gameplay and interesting to watch gameplay, I would say. For sure. I also get our health back now. Yeah, so let's see where Majessa is hiding, because fighting these Nagas gets really old real fast. After doing Temporal Sanctum for so many times, you just don't want to see them anymore. Just release it here, and yeah. But this is a good place to actually play an AoE class, because there are so many mobs, and I can't wait to do Temporal Sanctum with this class. It should be fun. Should be fun. With the Sorcerer, I mean, Sorcerer, I know, it's a pretty good class. It's a damn good class, the Sorcerer, the Lightning Sorcerer. I played Static Orb and Lightning Blast, but thing is, he was good for single target damage, maybe a good bosser, but not even a good bosser, because ran out of mana a lot, and Yeah, it was pretty difficult. Intelligence, movement speed, armor, and fire resistance. You know what? This doesn't look too bad. This doesn't look too bad, actually. So, if I compare it with what I have, let's take this off, and let's check out the physical resistance we have without it. Okay. So, if we can get some physical resistance on this baby, looks pretty good, actually. Do I want to spend a Glyph of Despair on something like this? No, I don't. So let's see if we can get physical resistance with just a Glyph of Chaos. Elemental resistance, but we also got a +1 for armor. So armor is tier 5 now. So let's carry on with the Glyph of Chaos, see what we get. Dodge rating. Seriously? Yeah, now we cannot forge it. So yeah, basically the ones I had before, dodge rating. Oh yeah, because the implicit, see, the Mercurial Atlas boots, the implicit was increased dodge rating. I don't really care about dodge rating, but I don't care about core resistance either. But the implicits also have 5% more move speed and 10 more armor. Intelligence, movement speed, more movement speed. So yeah, if I switch the boots back, I just get dodge rating, 25% increased armor. That's pretty nice, and a 31% physical resistance. Right now my armor is at -7% because I've replaced the poison damage for the Aura of Decay with shred armor, so I don't get poison ticks every second, you know. And if I put these boots back, yeah, so no, seriously, these boots are better. It's great. Do we want to shatter these? Is there anything interesting on this? Increased armor. No, I have so many shards, it doesn't even matter. But yeah. Good. Let's carry on. The lower temple. Cheers if you're having your morning coffee or afternoon tea, like I have. This is an off-the-record stream, let's say, outside of the normal schedule. Just because I felt like it. So, if you're new here, don't be shy, say hi in chat. I could have just put the stream more to just chatting. But I'm not that famous yet to, to do something like that, so... Let's pretend we're playing Last Epoch, yeah? So what? Survive Apophis minions. Oh, so this is actually a challenge. Well, excuse me, I didn't even notice that. This is actually a challenge. I have to survive. I thought I have to kill them all. Hello. So once we get more powerful, we can already feel. In the mid game, it was a bit sad. But now the character just gets stronger and stronger. And it's pretty easy. And the areas do scale after level, because I'm level 57, mobs are level 57 as well. So yeah, avoid minions now. Sure. I don't think I need boots anymore. I'm good with the boots. Offhand catalyst. Yeah, we'll see if we can put that one to good use. Okay, so now we're done. That was fun, thank you. We survived, didn't we? And now... Ah, so now all of a sudden some void minions, because why not? How is our void resistance? Could be better, could be worse. 48%. Yeah, so this is the boss here, and we're going to end chapter 9 if we manage to kill her. But I think we won't have any issues. I didn't have any issues with the sorcerer either. But if you're a melee class, then I don't know, EHG doesn't like you. and made all the bosses harder for melee classes. So watch out for that.
This is not rage.
Well, can I just exit
The
this?
vessel maidens have died so you could live.
Because
Now feel the unending abyss of their despair.
I cannot skip this?
To show our guest, the tournament would now fill.
Oh wow. So basically this is the goddess of the desert and what else? And Apophis, so the other priestess or whatever, put a curse on her because you can imagine you cannot fight a god like directly, only if it has a curse. We're not that strong yet. Too bad we're going to lose the Reaper form, but it is what it is. Yeah, so we're going to fight Majessa here, as far as I recall. Yeah, exactly. Okay, good. Let's focus. It's a pretty hard boss, so don't think it's that easy just because you see me running around with the LICH. LICH is a powerful class, you know. Our resistances are kind of shit, but hey, it is what it is. So what, how to destroy these? Or not necessarily. Oh, let's just attack her with all we have. Throw the kitchen sink at her, as I'm saying. Throw the kitchen sink there. And hopefully... Nah, we have to destroy these when she's away. Whoops. Oh, so I'm immobilized now. Okay. This was easier than with my sorcerer, to be honest, and I thought my sorcerer was strong. So yeah, it all depends on what class you're playing, because Last Epoch isn't an easy game in my opinion. So what now? This is the second phase, or whatever. Yeah, I think in the second phase it gets... Yeah, exactly. In the second phase it is the problem, not the first phase. Let's try not to die. Because she does a lot of physical damage, see? With the tail. Wow, she gets healed now. Intense. And she immobilizes me. Wow, look at that. Look at that. And she just gets healed all the time. I think we're gonna do it, no problem. What the hell, we killed Alagas for 120 times for Ravenous Void Clats. We were able to do this. Arrivederci! And now we have to confront Apophis, but we don't fight her. I don't think so. We just talk to her. Hey Apophis, what's going on, girl? Yeah, and she escapes, right? Arrivederci. Oh no! And the campaign ends here. By the way, Mike confirmed yesterday in the developer chat, the developer stream, that there won't be any new chapters until release. However, we are supposed to get the missing 3 masteries by release. So either earlier or at 1.0 we'll also get the Warlock, Falconeer, and what else was missing? Warlock for the Acolyte, Falconeer for the Rogue. And help me out guys, what else was missing? The third mastery. Falconeer, Warlock, oh yeah, and a Rune Master for the Mage. So these we'll get until the release. But we won't get any extra chapters for the campaign, which I guess is not all that important. Remember Path of Exile when it was released? It only had 3 acts. And that has what, 10? And we're planning for the campaign to have 12 chapters. I don't know, could be more, could be less. Because you just travel through time, so maybe just another timeline pops in and you go to another timeline and you just add another chapter just about that. So Mike said as much. The campaign will be fluid and it will just evolve with time, I guess. Okay.
Try not to hurt yourself.
Speak with agony in the end of time. So we just go here. And we start the monoliths. Sure. And what's the title I actually chose for this one? Title. Do excuse me just a second. Because I've enabled two-factor authentication for Twitch and it's a pain in the ass. I have to log in to see the chat even. So if you said anything in the chat until now, then I didn't see anything. I didn't see any of it. So I'm just connected to the chat right now. So do excuse me for that. But yeah, what's the title we have for the Chill and Chat Afternoon, Fresh Start, Lich, Chapter 9, Van Monos. Yeah, so sounds about right. So I'm just logged to the chat now, guys. So if you want to say something, now is the time, because if you wrote something in the chat in the past 30 minutes, I wasn't logged in, because I enabled, like a fool I am, the two-factor authentication for Twitch. And now I have to log in again from all of my devices, just because security. It is what it is. And also, if you're watching from YouTube or Facebook Gaming, just let me know. I can see what you're writing in chat on YouTube. Also, we can make a sample like this guy from YouTube is asking something, this guy from Twitch is asking something. Sure, Twitch is the main platform for Laborious TV, let's say, and YouTube is the main platform for the channel Laborious, but yeah, not all that important at this point. 25% increased damage or 25% critical strike chance. I would go for the damage, to be honest. Critical strike avoidance and increased health. What is marked for death? Reduces all distances. Yeah, okay. Okay. Well, let's start with this. First Echo as a Lich. We're still on the leveling build, which will keep until around level 75-ish or so. We'll see how that goes. And excuse me, I've had some problems with my voice the entire week. The wife has a cold as well, but it's not corona, so yeah, can rest assured. The weather also changed drastically from 48 degrees Celsius in Berlin or 100 degrees Fahrenheit to, I think it's 20 now, even less, and lots of rain. So everybody has a cold nowadays. How's our necrotic resistance were kept? That's good. That's good. Bone amulet. Excuse me. Cold resistance, and what did the necrotic resistance and physical resistance? That's not too bad. So let's just go for the objectives, because otherwise we cannot sustain the Reaper form for too long, fortunately. So let's just go for the objective. Destroy soul spires. Oh, it has soul spires and you didn't tell me. Well, why? I hate spires. But I hated them more with the sorcerer, to be honest. How do I get to that spire? Seriously now. It's just like on the other edge of the world. So where is it? It's here, right? Yeah, okay. And yeah, leech power, baby. It's how we do it. But of course, now I lost my Reaper form, so... Sad panda. Well, let's just... There we go, and we're done, yeah? We're done. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Alright. So our first echo with the Leech, and let me tell you, it's not too bad. It's not too shabby. I like it. I like it, baby. So let's go 20% critical strike avoidance, 20% increased health, or just this one with increased health. Yeah, sure. Let's go down this road. It's just a shame that most modifiers have plus damage, plus health. Nothing all too interesting. We have to slay enemies, so we can do that. GZ, GZ. And today in the evening, when we'll do the evening stream, if any of you feels adventurous and would like to join Discord to co-host the stream with me on voice chat, then just join us here on Discord, and the command to see the link is !Discord, no surprise about. So do we know where we should go, or still nothing? We have to kill more. Yeah, okay. Direction, let's go. I'd like to actually do a monolith, an echo without losing my Reaper form. Seal the Savage Gate. Okay, sure. Should be fun. Where are my skeletons? Why do they die all the time? Boom. We'll just look for orange colored or red colored items which have tier 5 affixes already, because no point in wasting our time with subpar items like the green ones. Okay, the matriarch, and then patriarch, no surprise there. I should actually just remove these green items, because I think they're kind of useless. Critical strike avoidance, but what is this increased melee attack speed? Are you serious? Also, endurance. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. I feel tempted, but what's with this melee attack speed, to be honest? Let's just use the Glyph of Chaos. Strength. Wow, okay. Cast speed, and we're done with the 40 potential. So I think we're going to, so we can use Shift F to go to the loot filter, and I think the green ones will just with 3 tiers of 11 affixes. So it's higher than 3. These blue ones, we don't even bother with them anymore. So let's just think about it. I would also disable the green ones. Not sure if I am missing anything here. No, I think I'm just going to uncheck the green ones as well, because we don't need these anymore. Yellow ones I would still keep, but we're interested in the orange and red ones. Of course, idols as well. So I don't know. I'll keep the yellow one checked. So basically, the loot filter isn't that hard to use, because you can just go to Shift F, and you can just uncheck some of the items that you don't want to see when you gain a higher level. Yeah. So I think we're done now. So that's basically the idea, to do an echo in Reaper form, and between echoes you just wait for a couple of seconds, pick up the items, the rewards, whatever, and then you start the next echo. So you can use the Reaper form again. +1 to Death Seal, increase spell damage. Well, this looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. Endurance threshold as well. Void resistance as well. So this is, if I do say so myself, pretty nice. Endurance threshold. Yeah, I would prefer endurance resistance, let's say, but so endurance percentage, right? Let's see. What do we have here? Poison damage. I guess necrotic damage. Shared increase, but what is the shared increase? Minion damage. I don't care about that. Do I? Spell damage. Increase spell damage from skeletal mage. Jesus, so the helms have the wackiest. The helms have the wackiest affixes, don't you think? Vitality, whatever. Level of spirit plague. Yeah, we don't have shards for the levels of the skills we actually need. We have level of Death Seal now, at least, so that's good. Vitality, reduced health cost of spells, mono dexterity. Do I want to take the shared increased necrotic damage? Seems like a waste, isn't it? You just go for the intelligence. Let me check the priority for the stats actually. Adaptive spell damage, or necrotic damage, and intelligence. Let's take the shared necrotic damage. Shared increased necrotic damage, I guess. Yeah, forging potential has gone to shit. Reduced health regeneration, reduced necrotic damage while transformed. Yeah, well, it is what it is. And I actually want to check the necrotic damage 449%, and if I transform 679%, and if I change 660%, well, it's not that bad. I also get more void resistance, so it's pretty good. It's pretty good. We're golden. Wow, 100% increased critical strike chance and 12% increased damage. I shouldn't have gone that way. Alright, also a passive here, so we'll just go to damage leads to self. Yeah, okay, let's go. Let's go like faster. Yeah, in monoliths it's different because it's always full of mobs and you can actually sustain the Reaper form, that's for sure. Oh, that's good. It's really good. So I'm starting to get it. I'm starting to get this class. Of course we have to slay enemies, but I guess... But if we don't slay enemies, the Ash Gate isn't there, so let's say that... Let's just suppose that I find the Ash Gate without killing all the mobs. Is that even possible, or I have to kill the mobs for the actual gate to spawn? Does anyone know? Is this active? Yeah, it's active. I just killed them too fast. And the exploding dinosaurs. Oh my god. Stay away from those. Stay away from those, baby. So we're done. We just get out of here and we go to the next one. And also should look for rewards, right? Acolyte Relic. Increased healing effectiveness, elemental resistance, endurance. Maybe. We don't care about the mace now. I guess we can just disenchant this. Also, I don't think we care a lot about... This is a relic, so we don't care about relics that much. What I'm interested in are offhanders. But you know, maybe not green ones as the ones we picked before. Because now I've turned off the green items in the item filter. So we can just throw everything on the ground actually to see if anything is still worth picking up. And I'm actually looking for just items that I have colored orange or red, which have tier 5 affixes, so even these yellow ones are disputable if we actually need them or not. So what does this give us? Rare staves. Maybe. Let's see what we get. So let's start the reperform at some point, but let's see what happens. Slay enemies, sure. Let's go. Carrier has arrived. Sure, monoliths are easy at the beginning, but wait till we get to 300 corruption, something like that. On the sorcerer, I was playing at 557 corruption, just because I wanted to increase the item rarity and get Revenant's Void from Elder Gaspar. Which, for the record, never happened, because we killed Elder Gaspar together 110 or 120 times, and we never got it, so... Drop rates in this game are insane. Wow, so I actually lost the Reaper form. Don't talk and drive, guys. He's an end up just like me. Ah, here he is. Pretty Dutch. That was fast, wasn't it? You just get out of here. Bye. And that's an echo. With the leech. Level 58. Nice. So this was the one with the rare staves, and you can see just... Yeah. Nice. Keys. I guess we can go for the experience. I guess that's the point, to level up. At some point we'll specialize the skills at around level 75. So yeah. So we're looking for Sula. Yeah, the skeleton boss. Ah, Sula, we found him, huh? So that's done. Arrivederci. Thank you. Yes, this is what we're looking for, the experience. And what else do we have here? Lots of useless stuff, I guess. And I don't think we need this anymore because you can see it's less necrotic damage. I don't care about that chancellor. Angering source fire additional projectiles. Just one more, yeah, 6 more health points. That's it. Increased physical damage. Or mark for death, which lowers the resistances. What are these daggers? Bows, shards. I don't even know. Let's go with this increased physical damage, and then we go for the shards, I guess. Imperial Watchers, 3 of them. That's gonna take a while. Very nice. Glide around, just don't mind me, I'm just a lich. Gliding through the world. Of course, these mobs are patrolling, so we're always changing positions. I think I've seen one, but how do we get to it? This is the Imperial Watcher, yeah? This is what we need. So this is the Imperial Watcher, and we need 2 more. Yeah, exactly. That's good. Let's just try and keep that Reaper health up as much as possible. We have a shield now. And shields are actually, you know, they're not off limits for Lich. We can use shields to defend ourselves. I think that's a pretty good idea, actually. Maybe this way. We're going to lose the Lich form soon. It is what it is. It took too long. It took too long, you know? Or not. Not yet, anyway. Look at that frame rate drop. Frame rate just got halved. Main priority, guys, forget about multiplayer, forget about campaign chapters. Just have them improve the performance. Because my machine is not too shabby. It's not too shabby. It's a 2080 Super graphics card, 64 gigs RAM, i9 processor. And seriously, with this frame rate getting halved, it's not what you want to see. Are we done yet? No, we still have an Imperial Watcher. I said this is an afternoon chill and chat stream. But once I get into it, man. So let's just get out of here. Cheers if you're having your morning coffee or afternoon tea like I am. Let's just wait for the reperform to pass, and then we'll turn again. I actually can't turn off the reperform myself, right? Let's just turn off this Dora. And you know what? I'm also going to take a short 10-minute break, smoke a cigarette, finish my my tea here. And I'll see you in just a bit, so don't go anywhere. Thank you for joining and for waiting. Alright guys, thank you for waiting, and let's continue. So the idea is to go for these monos one by one. You can actually see them here, and we are the first one. All of the outcasts, level 58 it says. The others are not discovered, so we don't know the levels. I could go on my sorcerer and check, but it doesn't matter. We just need to finish this one. So we already have enough stability to do the first event, let's say. Each mono has 2 events and 1 boss in total, and you can see the milestones here. We get stability by completing echoes and bonus stability by killing mobs in the echo. But the idea is you don't really need to clear everything in each mono, so it's not about that. It's about completing the mono objective really. I just put a point here really quickly. Here we go. To improve our leech. Double E. Leech for leech. And we didn't go the right way, I guess. Defend necromancer sparring barricade. So we already killed one. We just kill everything in we see in our path, really. It doesn't matter. But our health for the Reaper dropped just because we got in the middle of it in the pickup battle. And yeah, these guys hit for a lot, the big ones. So we're done, yes. Return to the barricade, yeah, sure. If I can, I will. Because the Reaper form is kind of big. And if you get caught in a pack of mobs, it's pretty easy to get out of there. Oh, I'm at the barricade now. Defeat the Imperial reinforcements, sure. So, as I said, this is an event. It's not a boss battle. The boss is the third event in each mono. And the monos are basically alternate timelines. So, different timelines than what is happening in the campaign itself. Orange shell. Sure. We'll take it. I would like a shield for my offhand, let's say. Look for signs of the missing outcasts, but yeah. Bye bye Reaper. It's been fun. Bye bye Reaper, it's been fun. Now we have to wait for 20 seconds. And now we're back. As a Reaper. So we have to attack this one, so we need single target damage. Let's also put on the Death Wave, our main AoE skill. We're running out of mana here. So not the best single target damage. as expected. Not at this stage anyway. Not the best buster in the world. But it is what it is. Let's see now our passives. Yeah, I think this is okay. I think this is what we're aiming for. Let's see. As a Lich, we have 10 out of 10 in Apocrypha, Survival of the Cruel, Dance with Death. We maxed out our damage with Unclosing Wounds. We maxed out our damage, necrotic damage here. Ageless Ascetic. Solmo. More points to more levels. Okay. And let's see what should we do afterwards with our passive points. Well, I guess we can go for a critical strike chance. I don't know. I don't know. I'll think about it. Oh, we also have some extra points here for the death seal, which is always important. But I think this is kind of everything we needed at this level. So let's maybe check something else. See now. Also checking the build I have here on the other screen. Yeah, I think this one with the damn stacks is pretty interesting. But this means we're going to trigger the death wave, so the death seal by ourselves. So once you seal your health and you start casting the death wave around you, and then once you press the death seal button again, you release the final death wave, and then it stops. And we get the damned on ourselves, the damn stacks, they get cleansed, so that's good. Here I guess I'm going to put another point in Absence of Life. I think survivability is better at this point than damage. Damage is pretty good. Damage is pretty good. Single target damage not so much, but of course. We have 50% increased physical damage. One more. Then endurance. Do we see any interesting rewards here? Maybe get some idols. I think we should get some idols. Right. Let's do that. An arena. I guess I could do arenas at some point with the Lich as well. I think it's more fun than with the Sorcerer. I have a lot of keys for arenas. Can't even imagine how many. Are we strong enough to keep the Reaper form for the entirety of the arena? Not if we get in the middle of the mobs, probably, but we'll see. It's nice that we have that +1 potion slot affix on the belt. Sure, I'd like to get a bronze belt at some point. I think it's called the bronze belt that also has a 100% chance to cleanse all the debuffs you have on you when you use a potion. That's a must. I think the bronze belt is that one. I will just keep an eye for exalted items, I guess. And our resistances we could do with more physical resistance, that's for sure. And then poison and void. Elemental resistance, maybe not that important at this stage still. We're just level 59. How many waves? 15 waves, seriously? Sure. Second target damage could be better, but it's to be expected. It's not a sorcerer, it's a lich. It's an AoE dodder. We're not really focusing on dots now, are we? It's the death wave itself. Okay, so we survived in the Reaper form for the entirety of the arena. 15 waves, so that's pretty good. It's not bad at all. Welcome everybody. If you're new to the channel, say hi on chat. We're a very friendly bunch, so let's go for the idle one here. And profane flashes. Let's do this. Ah, such a nice feeling to glide through the world. Don't mind me, I'm just a lich. Doing my business. Necrotic resistance could be better. 52%. 75% then. But what makes it increase? I don't even know. Whoops. Maybe I should have gone over, but it's okay. If we die as a Reaper, we just get our character back, so character doesn't die. We get the character back, the Acolyte, with full health, so it's pretty good. And the idea of the Lich, just go for the objectives, ignore the other mobs. Most of them die anyway. This profane flesh of souls. Resist necrotic damage. Well, not the best thing I wanted to hear, but it is what it is. I shouldn't really stay in melee range. I have to stay like a bit further away to hit him. Position myself just right. Oh, 60. GZ. And bye-bye Reaper. But we're done, right? No. The Pain Flesh is still alive. Lots of health. So let's also use the Hungering Souls on it. But since it resists necrotic damage, it is what it is. So it has a lot of health. Come on already, come on. I ain't got all day. Got a lot of people to see about a lot of monkeys. Okay, that's done. Ay. So let's see, which idol we get? Reduced health cost of spells. Poison chance of spell. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about these idols, man. I want to increase health, actually. And I just want to see also what we're going to use. We're going to use Bone Curse instead of the skeleton, so we're going to use Soul Feast instead of the Hungering Souls later on. But we're still going to stay like this for a bit. Let's see. I guess until level 75-ish, something like that. And We're also going to max Soul Maw, which increases our damage leech as health. Increased health leech, so yeah. And after this we can, I don't know, critical strike chance. I mean, critical strike chance is not expected to be high for an AoE daughter, so don't we have anything with like spell damage? Increase spell damage. See what I mean? So I think I would rather go for the corrosive consciousness. Let me just check something else on the other screen even. What about mind over body? Intelligence? I don't know. I don't care about critical strike chance all that much, to be honest. But spell damage? Yes, please. Increase damage over time. I guess since you don't do damage over time all that much, I think this is also a good idea to go for the critical strike chance, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's go for the experience. Oh, and I see we've also activated the second event for the monolith. Oh yeah. See how that goes. So we're going for Imperial Watchers again. So I guess Fall of the Outcasts has a lot to do with the Imperial Army and whatnot. Don't really know the stories inside out. Don't care all that much, but yeah, if you're looking for lore and stories and interesting universe, Last Epoch has that covered as well. It's just not something I expect from loot-driven RPGs, so yeah, I don't care much about that. If I want story, I'll just play Witcher 3 all over again, but probably not on stream. Play that for 200 hours with nobody watching, that would be sad. This is intended to be mainly a Last Epoch stream, for now. And if not Last Epoch, another ARPG, but to be honest, Last Epoch seems to have everything covered. So it's looking good. We'll just have to see how the multiplayer looks. And if that's a success as well, then I think 1.0 will be quite a hit. As you can see, we're at the beta version 0.8.5F right now. And they've already said we're going to focus on releasing 0.9.0 directly, which means we are not going to release anything else before releasing the multiplayer. Hope that's not too controversial, but I think, yeah, if they can also improve the performance a bit. And yeah, for lower end systems, not just a bit, but by a lot, because hey, chill out. Actually, I do have one for you, Sorcerer that I played. If you enjoy playing Sorcerers, let's just go for this one. And I can show it to you also. Basically, don't get intimidated by the items. I played the Sorcerer for 150 hours. And the two uniques it has is just a synergy for survivability, let's say. Twisted Heart drops from the health, takes a percentage of the health and turns it into ward, so the magic shield. And then with the Prism Wraps, when I cast the lightning spells, I get health back. But you don't need these, and you don't need exalted items either. So for this Sorcerer, you can just go for increased lightning damage as much as possible. excuse me, but I thought something is killing me in the game. You just go for increased lightning damage. You aim to keep your mana just above 300, because you can see for the idols I have, it doubles the lightning damage if you have over 300 max mana. And yeah, increased lightning damage on the wand, and you just use lightning blast for single targets. So you will spec your lightning blast to what does it call? It ramifies. Yeah, when you use lightning blast in the beginning, it ramifies, killing more mobs, but you will go for single target damage, so convergence. Yeah, you go for convergence basically. So yeah, just give it a go, see how it feels. I played it for 150 hours, as I mentioned, so it's pretty fun if you enjoy caster sorcerer type of play. It's what I usually go for. That's why I'm playing the Lich right now. So, and if you're looking for anything else, just go to lastepochtools.com, and there is a builds section there, and you can check. I can show it to you as well, because why not? We're here to help each other, right? So let's see. We go to lastepochtools.com. We go to builds. You can also select the game version. We're at 0.5.8 right now, because classes do get changed all the time. And you can select the mastery here, or you can just check beginner, you know, if you want to find some beginner builds. I know Beastmaster is pretty popular, so a shaman kind of class. But it's actually called Beastmaster because it's focused on summoning, yeah, wolves, raptors, totems, yes, bears, something like that. And the shaman is more focused on totems. And yeah, you just go here, and all the builds are posted manually by the creator of this tool. His name is Dammit. He also made Grim tools. So each build comes with a YouTube video, and you can see here they link to the forum, so you can see everything you need here. So just give it a go, and based on your preferred play type. Hope that helps. I'm just very sure that once multiplayer hits, sometime this autumn or by the end of the year, let's say, EAG will start, so 11th Hour Games, the developers will start doing a lot of balance with the classes. And we'll just have to see what their balance philosophy is, if they are more focused on nerfs or on buffs for each class. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend the Lich as a first build if you're starting out with the game. But I think the Sorcerer, which is also pretty much a done class, you know, Sorcerer is pretty balanced, it's pretty good. And it's really worth it. Lightning Sorcerer, Frost Sorcerer, I think it's also good. I would like to try out some more Sorcerer builds. Fire Sorcerer, maybe if you also spec on converting some of the fire damage to void, could be interesting. But we'll have to see. Balance patches come all the time. We're not expecting anything major until 0.9.0 anyway, so this is kind of a quiet time to try out some of the builds from Last Epoch Tools, see what fits. But once multiplayer hits, we'll probably see a lot of balance changes for the masteries. Oh no, not Spy Master Zerek. This is going to take forever. Oh well. It is what it is. Yeah, I'm kind of running out of mana, so I hope some of the skeletons will die soon. so that I can get some mana back. Yeah, okay. That's done. What about these robes? Robes purity, necrotic resistance, yeah. Increased minion health. Well, I'm not going for minions. It's a good necromancer item, but I'm not going for minions, so... Even these skeletons, we'll get rid of them soon. And we'll spec Bone Curse instead of them. Soon, meaning, yeah, in 15 levels. It will not happen overnight, but still. Okay, so let's do the second event here. The Majorca Streets. We did already the first one, and yeah. Then when we get enough stability, 300, we'll also do the monolith boss and move on further. I guess the next monolith is like level 65 or something like that, but doesn't matter. I've done level 100 monoliths, 40 empowered monoliths. Level 100 monoliths, I did them at level 90, even 91, 92. So nice amulet with necrotic resistance of purity, increased healing effectiveness, increased damage over time, chance to shock on hit. Maybe we can do some crafting on that, if we remember. Do it. Now we have to hurry so we don't lose the Reaper form in this monolith. There's a barricade here, or yeah, I can go through them, no problem. And the LICH lot is good for mana farming, for sure. This may be a different playstyle, but yeah, for farming monos. Yeah, just look at that performance. Look at that performance. Frame rate is halved. Scimitar, increased stun chance for melee attacks. No, thank you. It's maybe the ideal mono farmer, to be honest. Well, we're going to lose the Reaper for now. Take the lower square. I have to kill them all. That's why. Going back to... Advance to the upper square. Yeah, but can we go faster so that I can actually have some mobs to leech? For the leech. Leech for the leech. Oh, come on guys. Come on guys. I know it's an event, but still. Come at me, bro. There we go. Yeah, so see how fast the normal profane flesh is dying? Not like the ones from earlier. So what now? I wonder about that myself. Take the upper skull and defend it. Oh, hi. So we're done, yeah? We're done. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. Alright, so let's look at that amulet more closely. Reduce health cost on spells, I don't care about this. And let's see, what kind of a unique shield we would like. What kind of a unique shield would we like here? Bastion of Honor. Requires level 50. What can I say? I have it. Of course I have it. But will this improve our life? Not Soul Bastion, Jesus. Don't have it? We don't have Bastion of Honor. How can that be? Honor. Apparently, we don't have it. That's so sad. Maybe I wasn't focusing on shields when I was playing the sorcerer. This is also good. But what does the Soul Bastion give us? Bastion of Honor, sorry. Block chance against nearby enemies 100%. Yeah, okay. Outgain on block. Sure. Outgain on block. So maybe this is pretty good. Outgain on block as well. And this wand. Kind of like this Curse of Perseverance more. But maybe we can do something with this wand. Critical strike multiplier. Oh, lightning damage tier 5. Yeah, right. Chance to slow on hit. No, this is useless. I'm just gonna shatter it. Do we have any interesting ones? I guess we do, but interesting ones for sorcerers more. So let's see now. Necrotic. Do we have anything with necrotic damage? We have this one, but it's level 67. Just ignite on hits, seriously. Oh, let's just keep it close. Just keep it close and see what happens. I guess we can just throw these away. Getting a effectiveness. Maybe not. Potion health. Converted to ward. Bone amulet. Yeah, so this is about it. Thank you for waiting. I know it's kind of boring sometimes to see me rearranging rares, but it's part of the game, so we can just go and kill everything. Also have to think a little. Rings. Yeah, I could do with some nice rings. And soon we can also do the monolith boss, maybe go to the next one. Let's just convert to the Reaper. The idea is to convert to the Reaper until monolith completion or echo completion, and once you finish the echo, we just wait for a couple of seconds in the reward room, since it takes you a couple of seconds to analyze what rewards you got anyway. So the cooldown wears off, 20-second cooldown, and then just convert to Reaper again in the next echo, rinse and repeat. We're looking for the Vile Gate somewhere around here. Okay. We could also do some increased health at some point, because the Reaper does have as much health as the main character has. And excuse me, sometimes I say Lich instead of Reaper and vice versa. This is the Reaper, of course. This is the main mechanic of the Lich mastery. Yeah, Glyphs of Despair is already rare. What the Glyph of Despair does is a modifier for crafting, and if you use it on one of the affixes, there is a chance that it will become a 5th affix, so it will free up that specific slot and move as a 5th affix on that item, but it works better for lower tier affixes, so tier 1, tier 2. Glyphs of Despair are the rarest ones. Just so you can understand, I have 2,400 Glyphs of Hope and only 25 Glyphs of Despair. So 100 times less. Are we done? Almost. It's good that there is this big green button here to open the portal when it gets completed, because sometimes I just press T for portal and the echo is not completed and then I just get teleported outside, and of course. So this red ring, basically what we're looking for in the loot filter here is for orange and red items. This is not a legendary item, of course, it's a yellow item, but because it has at least tier 5 affix, then it gets colored in red. Oh, increased necrotic damage. Not mind if I do. Increased physical damage. That's good for the bone curse, but we don't have the bone curse yet. Critical strike avoidance, that's nice. Health, that's nice. Okay, so let's see. Which one is it? Yeah, we're going to replace this one because this one is crap. Is this silver one, of course. So even at this point it's better than this one, that's for sure. Critical strike avoidance, don't mind if I do, because my critical strike avoidance is only 20% now. Okay, but we lose a lot of necrotic resistance, so maybe we can do something about that. Physical damage, I guess we can change this with something else. Necrotic damage is already maxed out. Spell damage, perfect. So now, yeah, let's just increase these. Spell damage. Maybe some health, maybe some critical strike avoidance. What do you think? 62 to forge. Let's just keep it here, and yeah, pretty nice ring. And also increased movement speed, very nice. What is our movement speed right now? 44. Well, movement speed is pretty useful, especially in the Reaper form. You want to get as close as possible to as many mobs as possible. So yeah, let's get some experience now. Maybe let me just change the music a bit, because it gets boring after a while. We're looking for chill music, but maybe not chill bass. Let's see, chill EDM. Is there any difference here? Chill pop. I guess chill pop is okay. It's just an off-schedule stream, let's say. So we're just chilling, having our coffee, having our tea, depending on if it's morning or afternoon where you live. And yeah, chatting if that's your thing, or just playing Let's Epoch if that's your thing. We have both. So let's put another point in Solmo, increase our health leech. Health leech for the lich. That's not the right way, is it? Okay, so Venom Spires, sure. Wow, it died so fast. Man, after doing last ruin at 557 corruption, like 150 times with the sorcerer, I started to fear spires. Or sickle. Well, if it's a sickle, then we have to get it. I will have to lose the Reaper form, I guess. Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go. But you see that the health is dropping so fast now. It's really hard to still stay in Reaper form, especially if you also get hit. I have to use Death Wave to our advantage and just move faster. Because Death Wave also heals us. Yes, too late. Too late. If I could have found the second Spire faster, then I could have done the entire Echo in the Reaper form. And it's only 10-second cooldown, so no problem. I'll get it back soon. I've gotten attached to my Reaper form. I take it personally when I lose it. Yeah, Snowblind is not something we need. Let's get our experience. What is this? What is this? Scepters. Or shields. Scepters or shields or just experience. Let's try the scepters one. Oh, excuse me. One modifier does have resistances. That's okay. It's also not an arena, so no problem. We can take it. Just give me a second. It's all good. Checking my Discord. Sure, since this is my stream, we also use Discord to do voice chat when I'm streaming. Sometimes our viewers help me out to co-host the stream. So if that's your thing, if you're interested in doing that, we'll do it at today's evening stream. This is just an off-schedule stream, but you can follow the channel and check out the schedule, and you will see that Saturdays we start the stream at 8 PM Central Europe time, which is 2 PM East Coast time, which is 11 AM West Coast time. I guess I covered that. Alright. Wow, Admiral Harton. How's my lightning resistance? Yeah, worst lightning resistance ever. What, I don't have mana? It's pretty hard to hit what you want when you have more mobs on the screen with this class, so it's not like the sorcerer itself, of course. Look. That's done. And just for a series of commands, type commands in chat. Pretty standard. You've seen it on other streams for sure. So we didn't get anything good as a scepter. Let's just go for the experience. And after we get these two echoes with the experience, we'll also do the monolith boss and move on to the next one. Alright, it's level 61. Oh yeah, and this monolith is level 57, so you can see the area is level 58, so we're wasting time here really. Even if the reward is experience. So now after this echo, we'll just go for the boss of the monolith, so we can clear this. And 3 Imperial Watchers, Doom Cage, Acolyte Helmet, reduced health cost of spells. My spells don't really have health cost because I do not use Transplant. Transplant is maybe the best teleport or fast travel skill in the game. It copies your body, leaves your whole body in place. You teleport to the other, to the target area, and the copy of the body that stays in place explodes. There's something like blood damage or something like that. And yeah, that costs health. That's right. I think, yeah, we're both in the same place, which is good. So the other one is just down here. Yeah. Sure, that's done. Well, let's go. I guess I'll get used to clicking the open portal button instead of pressing T as I used to do with my sorcerer, because sometimes I press T and the objective is not done yet. And we lose the echo basically. Let's do this one for experience as well. And we'll do the boss afterwards, okay? So, Venom Spires, okay. It's good that with the Spires at least you know where they are from the start of the echo. Actually, I don't even remember the last time I died with this character. Unless I get one shot in Acolyte form. But if I can stay in the Reaper form for the entire duration of each echo, then we're golden. We're already safe. So yeah. Do through it, and the next one. Oh, we're listening to now chill EDM. Is that what we choose? No, chill pop. Well, whatever. It's good enough. Oh, is this a gold shrine? Yeah. How much gold do I have? 6,200,000. Oh! Until we'll do Lightless Arbor, we're good. We're good. How much gold do we have? Let's get our experience from this one, then we'll do the boss. So this is done. Here we go. That's done. Guys, let's look for the follower goal for this month. I'm basically qualifying for Twitch affiliate right now, but I still need 50 followers for that. So it's the only reason I'm actually asking for this. If you like the channel, just give it a follow. And we'll do a nice little party at the end of the month if you reach 50 followers and affiliate status. So this is, oh yeah, the Abomination. I remember this one. It can get pretty hard, and my necrotic resistance isn't what it should be, only 43%. But we'll see. I guess I can use potions to, yeah, now we have to destroy the vessels. Or not yet. Yeah, we have to destroy the vessels first. Yeah, we have to destroy the vessels before we can attack the Abomination. Now I remember. There we go. And there's 4 of them, I think. Yeah. It is what it is. Give me my health potion. I cannot grab that health potion. Jesus. What's that? Wow. So you see, if we're in Reaper form, we're safe, but because of course the Reaper loses health, it gets attacked too. Okay, at least that's done. And also this one. Come on, come on, come on. And now we can attack the Abomination, finally. Come on. Come on, Reaper form. I need you now. 20-second cooldown, Jesus. Ish. Okay, now it's on. Hopefully not till the break of dawn. Hopefully not It won't take that long. Ah, we're good now. Halfway. Oh, what? I have to destroy the vessels again? Seriously? Hopefully not. Oh god. This boss fight is just too scripted. Too scripted. Give me some help. Yeah, come on already. Because we should already move to the other monolith after this one. I think the next monolith. So this is level 57, this monolith, and the next one is level 65. I can't see it on the map with this character. Upper Sanction Key, thank you very much. Increased health. A minion normal damage leads to self on hit. Minion increased leech rate. This is good for the Necromancer. This is not that good for me. We're going for spell damage, necrotic damage. Intelligence to gain ward. And when it comes to defenses, best defense is armor. I get red armor when using the Aura of Decay because of this modifier here, Decraft Fine. Still preferable to poison. So armor is the best for unlocks level 62 and 63. Okay, so the next one is 62, so we should have been already in the next one. And let's see which blessings we should focus on actually. So increased experience if it's possible. Experience. Good. That's done, and we got our first blessing as well. And we'll move to level 62 mono. Do that really quickly. And that's the end game. No, so we're done with this. Let's see which way. Discover the remaining branches of the timeline. I don't care about the remaining branches of the timeline, but thank you. Let's just move to this one. The Stolen Lands. Oh, this is great. I especially like the monolith boss, and if you don't know who it is, I'll not spoil it. But if you do know what I mean, it's a great fight, let's say. Okay, so we'll start with the Stolen Lance, which is level 62. It says area level 61 scale because I'm still level 61. Okay. Great. Guys, going to take a short 10-minute break max. And I'll see you in a bit. Thank you for waiting, and I'll just turn the music a bit up. You just want to chill, pick up your shoes and relax. This nice scheduled afternoon stream on Saturday. See you in just a bit. And I'm back, my friends. Thank you for waiting. The streamer's gotta take his break as well. Remember, I am streaming standing up, which is doing this for hours on end. Sometimes you also need to sit down. I could sit on my chair here, just lower the desk itself, but then the lighting won't be perfect and you won't be able to see my beautiful face. But it is what it is. Okay, so let's start with this this one and make some nice little progress. At some point I'll stop for dinner and we'll continue the stream at 8 p.m. Central Europe time, PM East Coast time, 11 a.m. West Coast time. But you can just check the schedule on the channel. Our section, the schedule, it's all there. So let's see now, what kind of modifiers do we have here? Economies deal 40% increased damage, 100% shock chance. All light resistance isn't that great, so high speed and crit chance until approach. Increase the damage, heal. Yeah, maybe let's go down this way. And yeah, the multi-chat test works. Remember, I'm also streaming on YouTube Live and Facebook Gaming. If that's your thing, I'm there as well. So let's go for the Siege Spire and let's lower the volume for the music, of course. Excuse me. Sometimes forget to do that. But not that often. Sometimes I forget to unmute the microphone. Which happens to all of us, I guess. Since we're all working from home. Well, not anymore, but still. Just a couple of days per week, right? Level 62, thank you very much. And I don't know about this critical strike chance. I don't know, I want to increase the spell damage, to be honest. But a critical strike chance, 10% per point? You know what? That's not bad either. So actually, let's just put one in Mind Over Body. So there's some more health. Burial plate, plate. What's this? What is this? Old resistance. I don't know what to say. Lighting resistance. It's not that bad. But it's not that great either. Strike chance. No, thank you. Actually, yeah, critical strike chance does make sense when using the death wave. So the death seal, yeah, as your main AoE ability, let's say. Experience gainer kill, nice. Are we done? Oh, we're done. Then arrivederci. So I'm actually curious. So let's say that the Reaper form is now on cooldown. And if I go here, I guess the start of every echo resets the cooldowns. Am I right or am I wrong? I'm right apparently. So it resets the cooldowns, so that's great. So if you can stay in the Reaper form for the entirety of the echo, once you finish it, we spend some seconds anyway to get our rewards and all that, recharge, check our stash. And then when we start the next echo, all cooldowns are reset and we can start in Reaper form immediately. Thanks for thinking about that, EAG, you're the best. Moonspire. What kind of damage is Moonspire anyway? Is it cold damage? I've asked this on the Last Epoch Discord, but nobody answered. What kind of damage is moon damage? Maybe it's cold damage, yeah? No idea. Oh, bows. Wonderful. Just what I need. Scepters, I guess. It's not too useful. Wands and catalysts, yes please. Critical strike avoidance and increased health. Oh well. Let's try this out. Yeah, so all cooldowns reset upon entering the aqua. Set items, I don't even care about that. Thankfully, Last Epoch doesn't focus on set items, especially with the crafting system they have. It would be useless. And Mike on the weekly Last Epoch stream yesterday said also that targeted items are not a priority right now, also because of the crafting system, because you can kind of change affixes themselves. He gave the rune word example in Diablo 2, because there you could just take any white item, yeah, so any targeted item with no affixes. Put the runes in a certain order and then you would get legendary item, some set affixes, which could also vary of course. But you can already do that in Last Epoch with the crafting system I have, so you can just add or remove affixes on the fly. Not 100% deterministically of course, because what's an ARPG with 100% deterministic crafting? But still, compared to the crafting in PoE, which is just insanely RNG, okay, this is pretty good. So where is the ice gate? Didn't I kill enough enemies already? Kill more? Yeah, let's kill more, bro. Ah, it's just a nice feeling, just gliding through the world with my LICH. Sure, at some point, but we have a lot of mobs here as a resource, but the health starts dropping very fast with the Reaper. So at some point we might lose it. I think we did. Yeah, we lost it. But it's okay. Hope we'll survive. Hope we'll survive like this. And we can also level our skills a bit more after this. I'm back, baby! Reaper is back. Oh, so all the skills are leveled up now. Which is nice, level 62 still, halfway to 63. Okay, that's done. And yeah, let's get out of here. And let me actually use the save game to upload it on Last Epoch Tools. I'll also show you how you can upload your own build to Last Epoch Tools. So let's just get out of here. Let's exit that spot, yeah. And let's open Last Epoch Tools. Last Epoch Tools. and it will just tell you where you can upload your save game. So you go to build planner and load character from save file. Yeah, so users, up data. Okay, I don't know if I can drag and drop, but I guess yeah, we can just go to see users and up data. Local low 11 power games plus epoch saves. One character slot beta something. I think is the last character slot for me. I have to actually check. Let's see. This one's 6, which is modified today. So this is the character slot that I want to upload. Yeah, so this is it. And I want to share this link with you guys. So I'll just, not this, but this. Okay, but I have to copy it, right? And now I have the link here. And I'll add it as a command to builds from my dashboard here. This is going to take a second. I'm using Streamlabs, if that's helpful for any of you, by the way. And go to the build and build planner link. Man, this is a build I got from Boardman 21. You can also find a lot of builds by clicking on the builds button here, plus the epoch tool. That way, confirm. And let's actually check if this is working. Start the game again and let's check if this is working. If we're using the build command now, and presto, you can click here and you can see the latest character I have with all the items, all the skills. You can press S, you can see the skills, you can press B and you can see the passives. So it works like magic. Yeah, so if any of you guys want to upload your own character, you can just go to Last Epoch Tools, go to the planner, and follow the guide there to upload your save game. And you can share your own builds. There we go. So we'll go back to the Stolen Lands, which is one of my favorite monos actually, and I also like the monolith boss, the fight there. So I think we're good. Let's carry on. Let's regenerate health. Let's just go down this way. We can use the discovery node here. All right. So I guess as I get down stacks now, I should release the dub wave sooner, not just let it build. But we'll see. The idea is to just go for the objective while staying reperform as much as possible. Probably for the entire duration of. So that's done. Now let me just get some water, guys. important to hydrate, as Mike says on the last Epoch stream. So. Are we still chilling, or do we want to change the music to something more alert? What do you think, guys? Let me know what you prefer. Yeah, so here you can see always my local time here in the upper right corner, and you can see it's 6:03 p.m. So we normally start the Saturday stream at 8 p.m. Central Europe time. So this stream is something off the record, off the schedule. At some point we'll end it, have dinner, and then we'll start the actual evening stream, where evening stream is not that chill, I would say. This is just a rainy afternoon in Berlin, and but it's a good idea to, you know, stream some last Epoch for you guys. Hey, Adrian. I'm actually playing another class now. So I'm not playing the Sorcerer, because we killed Elder Gaspar for like 110, 120 times, and yeah. But now, yeah, just playing another class, LICH, another mastery. So no, I'm not bored at all. How about you? You still playing Last Epoch, or prefer to watch? I think some of the regulars of the channel also are taking a break until multiplayer. I prefer to hang around here on the chat, which me playing, but no, it's not boring at all. Not for me anyway. I guess it depends on the personality type or something like that, but the game is quite different with each different master you play. So I prefer to use the time to learn the game better. Could be, I understand. I got the game in May 2021, and I played it for like 40 hours back then, just to level up the druid, Terraform druid, and tried out Blade Dancer a bit. And then I just took a break for 9 months, stuff like that, waiting for something new to come up. I've seen the patch notes when we released chapter 9 of the campaign in September. I revamped the monolith system, which I think was great. December, released the dungeons also in December, and yeah, in March this year I started playing again, and I really haven't stopped since, because the monolith system now is just so good. And you know my schedule, and you can see my schedule if you're new, guys, on the channel, about and schedule section. I stream Mondays to Thursdays for an hour and a half after work, so that's all the time I have. But then on Fridays and Saturdays I stream for longer. And yeah, actually the Saturday stream didn't even start yet. This is just a special stream, let's say, an afternoon stream to unwind a bit. And I mean, consider people playing Diablo 2 for thousands of hours, and even Diablo 2 Resurrected now, so you can just unwind, just turn off your brain and play the game and talk to somebody like I am here on the stream. Just you know, listen to some music, have some fun, and for me it's just perfect. Because even if I'm streaming Last Epoch now, maybe in the future I'd like to stream something else, but it's still going to be focused around ARPGs, stuff like that, so always something new to find and play here. that was a bit too much because the health of the Lich, the Reaper, excuse me, the health of the Reaper starts to drop very fast. You get diminishing returns, and at some point you cannot sustain it anymore. But we'll get it back soon. It's not good when it happens in arenas, that's for sure. Yeah. I watched it yesterday, and it's revolving around multiplayer when it will hit and all that stuff. But some interesting info I got from yesterday's stream was that we'll get the free missing masteries by 1.0 release. So either at the release itself of 1.0 or sometime before. So we'll get the Warlock, the Falconeer, and the Rune Master once the game hits 1.0 or even earlier. So that was a good bit of information. I'm not really sure what they're trying to do regarding the trade. They're a bit dodgy on that. So probably won't be able to trade once multiplayer hits, which is kind of a shame, but it's what it is. So we got a sash here, a belt here. Oh yeah, they also showed some new models for like Acolyte mid-level armor. It looks very cool. And that's about it really. So yeah, if you're not joining the weekly Last Epoch stream game, guys, you're missing out. It's pretty cool. A developer from the AG's team named Mike is streaming for 2 hours every Friday. It's something like 3 p.m. No, it's 1 p.m. West Coast time, and yeah, 10 p.m. Central Europe time. So actually I think I'm going to try and craft something on this, because it doesn't look that bad, to be honest with you. Ward and element cleansing on potion. Yeah, so ward is good, but I don't want to get minion health. And this can get dodgy, because if I'm using the rune of removal, I will lose forging potential and might potentially lose tier 5 health. So let's see what we get. Or we can just skip it like this, to be honest. We don't have a lot of forging potential, so I'd rather leave it like this and maybe get some resistance. Let's see, which resistances do we need? I would say physical resistance is the most important one. We don't have a lot of forging potential on this, so let's upgrade it. Wow, okay. Very nice. Very nice. 19%. Ah, 6, okay. Maybe, yeah, level 66 forge. Okay, okay, okay. We're losing some armor here and the potion slot, but I think it's pretty good, so we can try it out. Just wait for this one. All right. But you're still watching Last Epoch streams, Adrian? Because I haven't seen you around for a bit. Or just enjoying the summer, just spending more time outside. It's always good as well. And maybe we should level up these skills as well. Seriously. I just finished this echo, and let's not forget that we have a lot of points to spend. Let's just go for the critical strike chance, because it's true that with the points in the passive skill tree we had like 5% critical strike chance, but now we can actually increase it very fast. So I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. If you get 10% critical strike chance per point, then yes, I'll be the first in line for that. Racers, yeah, freeze, whatever. Don't care about freeze chance. What about idle? Chill with necrotic skills, fire damage. And yep, that's what he said, and he was pretty confident about it, so it wasn't any dodgy answer or anything like that. He actually said that they are very confident they will release the missing masteries before or at 1.0 release, so yeah. And 1.0 release probably, in my opinion, so this is not something official or anything that Mike said, probably in spring next year. I think historically, period from March to May was a good period for AEG to release major patches, stuff like that. So I think sometime next spring we'll get the game. But then it also depends on when Diablo 4 gets released. Not because I'm going to play it as soon as it releases, but I guess everybody and their grandmother will just line up to play Diablo 4, no matter which other games get released. So I do hope that Last Epoch releases in, you know, in a time period that actually can garner enough attention from potential fans and new players, and not when other major titles get released. PoE 2 I don't think will be released next year anyway. I mean, Chris Wilson and the guys said 2024, but I'm sure they're also watching to see when Diablo 4 will get released. So yeah. Yeah, dilemmas. I understand, ADN, but at the end of the day, it's important to just play what you enjoy. And I have a good thing going on with 3 games I'm playing. I'm only playing Last Epoch on stream, but I'm always alternating between Diablo 2 Resurrected Ladder, Grim Dawn, and this game. So whenever I get a bit bored, just play something else. But then again, I don't have a lot of time of day to actually play this game or the other. So if I play Last Epoch like for 1 hour and a half on the stream, and a bit longer on Friday and Saturday, then I can't really get burned out. So it's okay. Off screen I don't play Last Epoch, to be honest. I don't play it too much. Since I'm only streaming Last Epoch, I prefer to play Grim Dawn or Diablo 2 Resurrected. Yeah, I have that game. I actually have hundreds of games I didn't even play just because I got them on sale. So yeah, I think that's a pretty good game as far as I heard, but I haven't played it myself. I think I actually don't have Rise. I think I have the one before. I don't think I got Rise because I don't get sequels to games I haven't played. That would be a bit too much. Yeah, Monster Hunter World, exactly. That one I have, but I haven't played that one either, so not a lot of time, unfortunately. But yeah, it's important to just play what you like, and also because I'm streaming Last Epoch, I'm playing other games off screen if I have a bit of extra time, let's say. But outside of that, you know, just work and oh, this is an event, so I actually have to... I have to actually follow the script. this is closed off because I have to kill them all. This is how you lose the Reaper form. What a sad state of affairs. But do I have to kill them all? I guess I do. This it says defeat the Osprey's ambush. And what modifiers do we have? 100% shock chance. Okay. Shred armor on hit, increased item rarity. Yeah, whatever. So shred armor on hit and shock chance. Whatever. Find the blessed horn before it's too late. Oh no. But I cannot go through here. Okay. It's the other way. Well, keeping the Reaper form up is still a bit hard, but I hope we can do it. Because at some point the health just starts dropping too fast. Did you play a lot of PoE too, ADN? Did you play a lot of Path of Exile yourself? Or that's not your type of game? I know it's not for me. The gameplay itself is not for me, but I know that some Last Epoch players are coming from PoE are actually enjoying it. Just a different pacing, I guess. I'm getting too old for that fast playstyle in Path of Exile. I prefer the slower pace of Last Epoch or, of course, Grim Dawn, Diablo 2. Diablo 2 is always has a place in my heart, and I'm glad that I can play Resurrected now with actually decent graphics for a change. I guess we can do one more. We don't need shards. We got enough shards. We're covered. Yeah, they kind of make a point in from making it too complicated, I guess. I like the complexity of Diablo 2. I think that's the perfect balance between complexity, item variation, and gameplay. But yeah, because if you look at Grim Dawn is great, but Grim Dawn has 10 different types of damage, and it just focuses on that, capping on 10 different resistances and converting types of damage to other types of damage, and that I guess is not for everyone either. And the thing with Path of Exile is that you just spend a lot of time studying and reading guides and using Path of Building to simulate your own builds. You just spend a lot of time trading to get your items, and don't actually spend time playing the game. And when it comes to an ARPG, that's what I liked about Diablo 3 as well. It's just too bad that I didn't have a proper end game from the beginning. I just want to start a game, you know, start up a game and just play and have fun, get items by playing and not by trading or whatever. And learn the game that way, by playing it. And Diablo 2 is like, you either go for the Holy Grail, which is getting all the legendary items in the game, which takes really a very long time. Or you just go the PvP route and start joining multiplayer games, make some friends there and do some PvP and just build classes for PvP. But beyond that, if you just follow the modern endgame design of RPGs, there's not that much in that sense in Diablo 2 beyond uber bosses. It really depends. Grim Dawn is also a good alternative, and Grim Dawn has like dedicated core of about 4,000, 5,000 players who are on Steam every day. And lots of people can join your game if you're making a multiplayer game, joining co-op. Lots of things to learn, lots of nice people to meet, so that's also interesting. Summon Wraith. Do we care about Summon Wraith? No, we don't care about Summon Wraith. Because we're not Necromancer. Can we even summon Wraiths as Leech? I suppose not. Looks like it. Looks like it's something between PoE and Diablo, as you say at the end. So we'll have to see. I know I have to have 250 or 260 hours in the game already, and yeah, if I get bored, I just start another class, and then I'm not bored anymore. So it has a lot to offer, I think, for me. But yeah, if you're a player that has 8 hours per day time to play games, then might not be enough. The variety in the game might not be enough for you. But yeah. So I stream last epoch like, let's say, Mondays to Thursdays 1 hour and a half, maybe 2, so 7 hours, let's say. Fridays and Saturdays another 3 hours each, 3-4 hours, 7 hours, so maybe, yeah, between 12 and 15 hours per week. And for someone who just plays a game 12 to 15 hours a week, like most normal people, I guess, last epoch is more than enough to play for years to come. Well, of course, there are players and streamers who have been playing the game for 1,000, 2,000 hours, and they still don't get bored. They just start a new build. There's always something to do. And at the end game, you have the monolith system, which can keep you busy for hundreds of hours. And the arena system, and the dungeons, which are pretty well randomized when it comes to items and all that, so you don't really get bored by doing dungeons either. If that's your thing, not a big dungeons fan, but hey, that's the age's vision for the end game, offering more variety, so it depends. But how long did you play last epoch to get burned out, let's say, at the end? How many hours did you have in the game before getting burned out? Or you just played non-stop, like 10 hours a day for a week, or? I guess in that case, if you're just in a hurry, then yeah, it can happen. I can totally understand that. Well, dying there wasn't the best decision I made in my life. I guess it is what it is. Anyway, soon we're going to stop the stream, go for dinner, and then we'll start with the actual scheduled stream for today in an hour and a half. So you can check out the schedule section there, and you'll see at 8 PM Central Europe time, 2 PM East Coast time, 11 AM West Coast time. Yeah, I totally get it. I totally get it. When the game started, well, when I got the game in May 2021, I played it for like 40 hours in 1 week. And yeah, then I just took a break because there's really no hurry right now. And consider that when multiplayer gets released, we'll all start from scratch, so you won't have your stash in items and anything, just your in-game experience, let's say, which will allow it to maybe level faster than the others, but no hurry. Don't need to focus too much on playing the game a lot. So guys, do you have is anyone online streaming right now which we can raid at the end of this stream? Because we can join another stream when I'm going offline, so you can keep watching. If you have any ideas, let me know. If not, we'll look together after this echo and see who we can raid. I like to support the Last Epoch streamer community this way, so it's a really good idea. We'll just see how we can level up a bit more after we kill this guy. So let's just get out of here. Let's level up our skills and passives. And after that, we'll see if we can raid anyone interesting. McLaughlin, sure. We'll go to McLaughlin's stream if he's streaming, because he's the OG Last Epoch streamer. But right now, let's just focus on leveling up a bit. So maybe we can just go and put some guns here. And also, let's check out the skills. Let's just go through the skills and see what's happening here, because man, oh man, it's getting complicated. I guess we'll just get more mana when a skeleton dies. That's not a very important skill for us, to be honest. We can just put another point here. Base critical strike chance, I guess. A Reaper form. Reap deals more damage. Deal increased damage. Okay. Oh yeah. A little technical problem with another of my machines, but it's all good. So reap here, yeah, okay. And what else? What else? This is actually pretty much maxed out, isn't it? Let me check some other build then. Let's see what we have here. So we can go maybe this way or this way. You release wave will have more difficulty while sailed in the waves that increase critical strike chance. Okay, for this you gain armor and stun avoidance for each time I'll kill the same. I guess this one with the armor, so we can be a bit more to improve our survivability, let's say. And aura of decay affects a larger area. I think it's what we want. I think it's what we want, really. Let's check something here. Inoculation. A chance to slow nearby enemies. I don't care about this. Really, I don't want to slow them, I want to kill them, so if they run after me, that is good. And that's about it. Okay, let's see who we can raid. Because yeah, of course, Maflappin has a large following, and see if we can also help someone, you know, some of the smaller streamers. I guess, yeah, there's nobody to raid except McLaughlin. So Ben will just do that. So don't go anywhere, guys. I'm going to put on my outro, but we're going to switch over to Lone Star McLaughlin's stream in just a second. So thank you for watching, and let's see each other in an hour and a half when I'll be back streaming. Thanks a lot. Don't go anywhere. We'll get transferred soon. So guys, you're going to get transferred to Lone Star McLaughlin stream as this one is ending. So the raid will start now. I'm going to end the transmission on Twitch. And I'll say goodbye to the guys watching on YouTube and Facebook Gaming. So we'll see each other in an hour and a half when I'll start streaming again. So make sure to follow the channel and check out the schedule. Thank you. See you soon. Bye bye. And to my friends from YouTube, Live, Facebook Gaming and Trello watching, thank you. We'll disconnect the chat now. The guys from my stream on Twitch got transferred to Lone Star McLaughlin stream. And I'll see you in an hour and a half, starting at 8 p.m. Central Europe time, 2 p.m. East Coast time, 11 a.m. West Coast time. We'll start the Saturday stream for 3-4 hours, so make sure you are there. I'll be back streaming, of course, on all platforms at that time. See you soon, 8 p.m. Central Europe time, 2 p.m. East Coast time, 11 a.m. West Coast time.